guys, how are you all doing? It's your girl CC and I'm back again today with another interesting video. I trust you guys are doing great, having fun, enjoying yourselves today. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So I just want us to take a look at this video today. It has been trending on TikTok. So this woman right here says she prefers to stay at home, cook, clean, do all the house chores than going out there to work. And she started her video by saying, I'm not gonna lie, please don't tell the feminist. I'm gonna let this video roll so we all can hear all the things she said. Now, of course, people responded to her by stitching her video, giving their opinion. This video is a lot, okay? I just thought I should bring this video here so we all can see it together and talk about it. Please check it out.
I'm not gonna lie, don't tell the feminists, but I would rather stay home and cook and clean. I would rather do it. When I tell you I love to cook and clean, just don't tell the feminists. I love to do it, and I love to do it for a man. I do. However, not outside of marriage. Absolutely not. That sounds like hell. But just to see the look on a man's face when you cook him a meal that is so good, you could just tell he's proud. There's just something, I don't know, there's something within me as a woman. Maybe it's almost turning 25 that got me thinking, like, this cooking and cleaning thing isn't bad. Like, I just don't understand why women wanted to work. What was the point? Like, there is nothing satisfying about working. A man that takes care of you, a man that provides for you, you don't have to worry about anything, no bills. I will cook and clean all day. Like, what is the complaint? I'm making some fire food tonight. I'm going to serve it, and I'm just enjoying it. Yes, I'm crying over some onions, but is this what we fought for as women? I don't know. I'd rather cry over some onions than cry about a job. That's for sure.
Okay, now I understand why her video is going viral. Now, I think it's because she started off the video by saying, don't tell the feminist. Obviously, some of them would respond to her, which they did. So I read some comments, and of course, I saw some stitches. Some people said that feminism is literally just being able to make the choice to do what she's literally doing. And they proceed to say that historically, women didn't used to have a choice. And also, they went on to say that they don't care, that they just want her to be able to make a choice and do what makes her happy. I'm going to show you some of these stitches. And of course, I took some screenshots of comments from my comment section so you guys can see what other people said. Please stay with me. I just want you guys, I just want to know what you guys think in the comments. Please check the stitches out.
I'm not gonna lie, don't tell the feminists, but I would rather stay home and...
There's not a clue in that head, is there? You can thank feminists for giving you that option, because that was never an option for you. That was the only option for you. Without feminists, you would have no other choice. Feminism doesn't care if you choose to be a stay-at-home mom or choose to go to work. They care about giving you the choice to be able to do that. Men didn't want you to have that choice. So if you're really playing this traditional wife, I'm assuming you don't have your own credit card, right? Because traditional wives couldn't have their own credit card. And I'm sure you didn't go to college. You must not have, you must be very ignorant, because women didn't go to college like that. Very few women did. And don't think you could ever own your own house, because women weren't allowed to do that either. Everything you have, thank feminists for.
I'm not gonna lie, don't tell the feminists, but I would rather stay home.
Feminist here. First, I want to say, how dare you? Really? No. Okay. I also like cooking. I also like cooking for my husband and seeing him like smile and shit when he eats my food, because I'm a good cook. I do most of the cooking at our house, not because I'm the wife. I do it because I'm a better cook than him. No offense to him, but he didn't learn how to cook. I learned how to cook, especially from people in my family that were professional chefs. Like, they owned food businesses. So I'm kind of a pro. I made this. This is Korean barbecue vegan steak with mushrooms and green onions. It's super freaking good. And my husband just took a bite of it, and he also was like, oh my God, this is good. So yeah, like, it's not a feminist thing to, or a non-feminist thing, I guess, to cook, and I guess cook for your husband or your partner and like see them happy about it, because I also like doing that. Cleaning, do you? I mean, honestly, if your partner can make enough money to sustain the both of you, that you don't need to work and you just don't want to work, like, I don't think, and no one dreams of labor, but like, if you want to do that, cool, good for you. Feminists don't care about that. We don't care about that. Like, the whole point is you have a choice on what you want to do. You don't have a choice judging people for what they're doing and forcing them into your definition of what womanhood is and what women should be, how relationships should be, what roles that each partner should fulfill based off of their gender. Like, that shit's stupid. Feminism, do what makes you happy as long as you're not harming anyone, period. Also, I highly doubt you're cooking and cleaning with like really nice curled hair and like a really nice outfit on, like with a bracelet even. I mean, my hair was like this cooking, and I mean, this is a nice shirt, but like, I don't care if I get oil splatters or like stains on this. Like, I would care if I was wearing your outfit. I would not be cooking and cleaning in that. I would be going out in that outfit. So something tells me that you don't actually do what you say you're doing. Thanks, Benji. That's my cat. Yeah, I'm calling bullshit.
Don't tell the feminists, but I would rather stay home and cook and clean.
Lady, you got it wrong. Feminists are not, like me as a feminist, I am not saying that being a stay-at-home mom is anti-feminist. No. No, 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 no. Feminist means that women have the right to do whatever they want. Whether that's stay at home, have kids, whether it's work and have kids, whether it's, I don't know, go to Africa for a year. Whatever you want to do, you should be able to do. And that is what I, as a feminist, am fighting for. So, we support your decision. Thanks.
I'm not gonna lie, don't tell the feminists, but I would rather stay home.
In all seriousness, when are like people gonna start realizing that feminism is not like, oh no, you can't be a stay-at-home mom at all, ever. Like, no, we want you to be able to be a stay-at-home mom if you choose so. We just don't want it to be like the 50s and 60s and 70s when that was like the only option. When the men like had power over the women. We just want you to be in a healthy, equal relationship. Like, we want, and if you want to be able to go get a job and leave and not be a stay-at-home mom, we want you to have that opportunity as well. Us feminists are not the ones holding you back. You could be a stay-at-home mom and cook and clean for your man as long as you want, as long as that makes you happy. So please get this idea out of your head that like feminists don't want you to be that, because we want you to be whatever you choose to be, and we don't want it to be a force that you're forced into cooking and cleaning like it was back in the day. And as long as you don't judge other women for their choices, you're fine.
All day.
I feel like there has been a lot of women who have struggled with the thought of being a stay-at-home wife. And the reason being is because their man is unreliable. They can't rely on their man to provide or to make plans or to even provide them security or intimacy. I've seen relationships where women have become financially dependent on their man, and their men have used that as a weapon to where they know for a fact that their woman can't leave because they're financially dependent and they can't go provide for themselves. So therefore, that man in that relationship can do what he wants to do and say what he wants to say, and the woman is not financially able to leave. She just has to endure the bullshit that she's getting put through. And that could be scary, becoming financially reliant on one person. Some women prefer not to stay at home because they actually enjoy working or enjoy being out doing things, which is 100% fine. I feel like if my partner and I could financially afford it, realistically, I'd want her to stay home. I don't want her to stay home and cook and clean. I could do that myself, and I'd rather do that myself. I would rather go to work and then come home and cook and clean and her just exist, her just be here, her just be present. I want her to be able to wake up and decide what she wants to do that day and how she wants to do it and have the money to do so. And yes, there are men out there who would want their woman to work and expect their woman to put in 50-50, and that's great for them. But me personally, I just want my woman to exist, and I just want to take care of her while she's existing. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Don't tell the feminists, but I would rather stay home and cook and clean.
Baby, that is feminism. That is exactly what what that means. If you want to cook and clean, great, cool, that's you, but you get the choice to do that. You're not forced to do that and only that. Feminism is allowing you that choice. Feminism is you have a credit card so that you can go buy the groceries to cook and clean, because women couldn't have their own credit card till like the 80s. Women for a long time couldn't have their own bank account. It was their husband's bank account or nothing. Feminism is that you can drive yourself to Target and go walk around and have a girls' day with your own car and your own driver's license. Right? Think about it, babe.
Don't tell the feminists, but I would rather stay home and cook and clean.
A lot of people clearly don't know what feminism has to say about cooking and cleaning, because feminism does not devalue housework and homemaking. Actually, quite the opposite. It takes it very seriously. Actually, a lot of second-wave feminism was born out of women's lived experiences doing housework, like Betty Friedan's The Feminine Mystique. A lot of feminist politics, including even the spooky feminist Marxism, views household labor as necessary for society. The whole point is that, like, care work and maintaining a household are labor and are part of keeping society moving, or to use a more conceptual term, are part of social reproduction. Just in the same way that, like, going and having a job is, except probably even more foundational to it. So a lot of feminist movements say, hey, this work is really important and has been devalued historically. And because women are devalued, it creates a mandatory gender role system at the time where women were confined to the home to only do domestic labor, and men were confined to laboring in public for other organizations outside the home. And part of upholding that system was the continual devaluation and delegitimization of the work it takes to maintain a home and a family. So a lot of feminists argue that this work should be taken seriously as something necessary for society that takes time and effort and attention and work. So feminist critique is like the linkage of this with only women who are devalued in society is further keeping us from recognizing the importance and centrality of maintaining a household and taking it seriously. And so if maintaining a home and doing household labor is important, and going to work and producing things for society is important, we should view both of those things as contributory and necessary, and we shouldn't box people into having to do one or the other. We should make it possible for everyone to contribute in however they feel they best can or they best want to. Feminist critique is not saying that women or nobody should cook and clean. It's saying that people should be allowed to choose to cook and clean, and that should be valid and respected and viewed as important. It sounds like this original creator loves to cook and can really throw down in the kitchen. That's great. I think that should be celebrated. And if your boyfriend goes and works and brings an income and you stay at home and maintain the home, then we can view both of those things as contributing to social stability and reproduction.
Not gonna lie, don't tell the feminists, but I would rather stay home and cook and clean.
Women and men need to stop learning what feminism is through the lens of a shitty fucking man. Because this idea that feminists don't believe that women can be stay-at-home wives or stay-at-home mothers is absolutely fucking... Like, that's the point of feminism. Like, choice. If you want to stay home and be a stay-at-home mom and cook and clean for your man and meet him at the door, lingerie girl, I love that for you. I really fucking do. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to work in any field that I would like to work in and have equal pay and equal opportunity. I don't care what you want to do. I love that if you don't want to work, you have that choice. What the issue is women who do stay at home and then don't care to fight and vote for women who want to do things in the world. That's the difference. That's the discourse. I don't care that you want to stay home and cook and clean, babes. That's the point. I love that for you. That's feminism.
Don't tell the feminists, but I would rather stay home and cook and clean.
All right, I'm gonna chime in, but like what you're doing is basic feminism because you have the choice, okay? If you woke up and your only choice was to cook and clean and there was no other choice, you couldn't go get a job if you wanted to, then maybe you wouldn't want that. But feminism really is just being able to have the choice. If you don't want to cook, okay, good, you don't have to cook. And if you do want to cook, good, you know? But like you're kind of using feminism to your benefit right now, like bashing other women that don't want to. It's not for everybody. I personally love to cook. I hate to clean. If a man told me to clean, I'd be like, fuck out of here, bitch. I'm saying fuck out of here anyway. But I love to cook for a man too. You know, I love to cook for myself. So I don't think you're bashing anybody. You're kind of just like showing why we need feminism because you have the choice that you like to cook and stuff like that, you know? It's not forced onto you, which is how it should be.
Now, I genuinely understand everything they said. I mean, the people that staged her video. Now, the truth is this: it is her choice to stay at home, do all the chores, do all the cooking. It is your choice. Now, you don't have to look at this group of women that prefer to work. You don't look at them and probably think that they are suffering. It is their choice to work. Now, I am grateful that we are in the era where women can, make a choice, unlike back in the day. So if you choose to stay at home, cook, do all the house chores, baby, it is your choice. If I choose to go to work, it is my choice. And by the way, me going to work as a mother, as a wife, doesn't mean that I wouldn't do, some chores or do the cooking. Naturally, I love cooking, but, also thank God my husband helps out, which works for us. So you do what makes you happy, and also be grateful that you are in the era where you get to, choose to do what makes you happy, what you are comfortable with. Anyways, you guys, I took some screenshots of comments. Like beside me are some of these comments. Please pause to read if you want to. And I would love to know your take. What do you all think about this video? Drop it in the comments. And thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, come back for another interesting video. And of course, I'm going to see you all in my next one. Y'all take care. Bye.